Degrees now. We're expecting temperatures to climb and the humidity too.
You know, it is going to be another hot, muggy day, Danielle. I think the humidity actually will be a little bit lower than yesterday, but still very noticeable, especially when you combine it with those temperatures that'll soar into the upper 80s away from the coastline. Already this morning, we are at 71 at URI. As we look there, you can see just a little bit of haziness in the skies as that high humidity is allowed for a little patchy fog here and there. And take a look at our conditions in terms of our headlines for this Wednesday morning. Another hot one leading the weather headlines. Maybe encouraged to head down to the beaches because of these temperatures. We want something to keep in mind at the coastline today is that there is a high risk for rip currents. I'm going to talk more about that. We've got thunderstorms, potentially a small chance for our area, and the best chance looks to be overnight tonight. As we head into the late part of the week, the humidity dropping the temperatures as well, so a nice little change in weather conditions. Live city cam over Providence. It's a warm, humid start. Partly sunny skies, 71 degrees, humidity at 84%. Dry over Rhode Island, southeastern Mass, western Mass and Connecticut. A couple of isolated showers have popped up south of Long Island. They are tracking up towards the north and east, so we're going to keep an eye on them. I think most of them will stay offshore and dry up before reaching us. Boy, that's been the situation here over the last few days. A lot of storms over parts of western New England, New York, and Pennsylvania. Each blue dot here on this map represents wind damage from storms yesterday evening. They all fizzled out before reaching us, and I think a similar scenario may develop for today. We've got one cold front coming through. This, as it passes offshore, will allow for that humidity to drop slightly. That second cold front behind us over the eastern Great Lakes right now is the one that will likely spark another round of at least isolated thunderstorms later on this afternoon and this evening. And you can see that 9:30, 10 o'clock still very quiet, and here comes those storms in the heat of the afternoon. By 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, they're over western New England, still far outside of Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. Let's see what happens with those storms. We'll give you a little closer view here. So we'll start off at 6 o'clock this evening. Those storms to our north and west. Our computer model continues to show most of them fizzling out. So can't rule out a shower or thunderstorm after, say, 8 o'clock this evening into the overnight hours tonight. As that front moves offshore, the clouds will clear on Thursday for the most part, and our humidity will be lower, along with the temperatures being probably about 4 to 5 degrees cooler tomorrow than what we're going to see today. Today, it's back to the upper 80s to near 90. Pawtucket, North Providence, I have you hitting 90 degrees, 88 in Rumford. Temperatures on the East Bay should be in the upper 80s. Barrington as well as Riverside. Crossing the bay into Warwick and Cranston, upper 80s. The coast highs will be in the upper 70s to lower 80s. So places like Newport near 82. Another breezy afternoon. Boy, it's been a persistent southwest wind over the last couple of days. That's what's helping to churn up our seas. Rough surf and rip currents in Charlestown and Westerly expected. Northern suburbs highs in the upper 80s to near 90 hot, and still a little bit humid with those gusty winds in southeastern Massachusetts. You've got the 3 H's again today. Upper 80s in New Bedford and Fall River. Low 80s, Little Compton, Middletown near 83. So it's our beaches at the coastline, ocean exposed beaches along the south coast that are going to be seeing some rip currents today potentially, and again it's from Rhode Island's coast all the way up through portions of Buzzards Bay, through Bristol County in Massachusetts, and the islands also along the south coast of Block Island, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket could also see some rip currents. So be extra cautious if you're going to the beaches today. On the bay, visibility is going to be 7 to 10 miles and hazy sun. Southwest winds at 10 to 20 knots. High tide was about 2 hours ago, back an hour and a half ago, I should say, at 7:23 in the morning, and the low tide at 10:54 late morning. 7-day future cast, upper 80s today, mid 80s for your Thursday, partly sunny. Friday looks nice, 82 with low humidity and partly sunny skies. Great start to the weekend. Saturday near 83, mostly sunny. Beaches will be in the upper 70s. Sunday looks dry during the daytime. It's going to be a little bit more humid on Sunday, but showers should hold off until Sunday night, and we have them in the forecast for Monday and Tuesday of next week as well. Get that updated future cast